You're muted right now.
While we're waiting to see everyone tune in, we're going to start just talking. It's really good to see each and every one of you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming today. We know everything's been really hard. All this in general is pretty surreal, but thank you for being patient, and thank you so much for tuning in today. We wanted to say that throughout all these hard times, you guys have really helped inspire us to be better and also to help support each and every one of you. A lot of these times, a lot of people feel like they're alone, especially in the self-isolation. But with this community, we have felt very, very connected. So that being said, we just wanted to give some awards to some people, talk just a little bit of things, and go about your day. So thank you so much for tuning in. We really appreciate that.
Here opens the ethereal court of Seto and Ines. This 18th day of April, Anno Societatis 54, in the intangible realm. Ready? Their Majesties ask that Maeve Ramsey pray attend. All pay heed to the words of Seto Heika and Ines, Midrealm's sovereigns. Maeve Ramsey is, in the Plague of 54, a purple fret given. Scribe was Sarasvati Man Ikam.
Thank you so much for your hard work to this kingdom. We really appreciate you. The hardest thing going throughout this court as we go forward is not being able to see your face individually. We want to do that maybe in a future time, but right now we want to keep things simple. But thank you so much for your hard work. And please.
For Lady Maeve, Yorokobi Masho. Their Majesties ask Lady Fuyusukime Hattori to pray attend. Hear now the words of the Tenno Heika and La Reina Ines. It brings joy to our hearts to laud those who do our kingdom honor. So it is with Fuyusukime Hattori, who devotes their whole being to continual service for her barony and region. Mindful of this, we do now recognize that within her beats the heart of a dragon. Henceforth, we name them as honorable and appoint them to the Order of the Dragon's Heart. Scroll by Maeve Ramsey.
Lady Fuyu, Honorable Lady Fuyu, thank you so much for your hard work. We really do appreciate everything you've done for this kingdom, especially being one of my own barony. It really warms our heart to be able to give you such an award in this occasion. I hope you receive it well.
And also, I also want to just say that it is incredibly important, and we are thankful that we're able to see these scrolls as part of the court. The fact that our chamberlains have arranged to be able to show the scrolls as part of the court, it means the world to me. So I really hope that everyone appreciates being able to see the scrolls for the recipients as we go. It really makes it much more similar to how a typical court would be, and it makes me very happy to see them. Thank you.
For the Honorable Lady Fuyusuki-Mei, Yorokobi Masho. Their Majesties would ask Lady Sarah Hassenkamp to pray attend. Proclaim to all throughout the land that we, Seto, fierce shogun by right of arms of the Middle Kingdom, and Ines, our beloved queen of grace and wisdom, have witnessed the service unto the kingdom with which Sarah Hassenkamp hath exemplified the ideals which we strive to uphold. And therefore we wish to acknowledge her in a fitting and seemly manner with some visible token of our esteem. We are minded to give unto her a royal augmentation of arms in recognition of her deeds. It shall be a golden triangle dragon scale with blue radiant beams, signifying our appreciation and commendation. Scroll by Shauna of Vito's Minions.
Sarah, once again, thank you so much for your hard work. We're sorry that we couldn't give this to you in person. We planned this goal for us, something to give to you. I wanted to give you the dragon scale as far as it's a triangle. From Japanese culture, my device, which is 3 triangles stacked on top of each other, is known as the dragon's triumphant. I wanted to give you one of my own scales to think of your wisdom, thus giving you the blue aura around it. Thank you for having the wisdom to help us, especially in these past 2 days, to dedicating your time. For this, we say thank you.
For Lady Sarah, Yorokobi Masho. Their Majesties ask that Hector Wolfheart pray attend. Hear now that we, Seto Heika and Reina Ines, rulers of the Middle Kingdom, send greetings. Among the most treasured gems of our crowns and our hearts are our future leaders, and we know that Hector Wolfheart is indeed such a treasure, giving his service in many ways and showing his prowess in youth armored combat. So we name him a dragon's treasure. Scroll by Ulfrin Barefooted.
Hector, I hope you get a chance to receive this. This is one of the coolest awards, I think, in our kingdom, actually getting to give something to the youth. And in many ways, it's a lot of things that the old adults get to do, and you're along for the ride. We want to make sure that you know that you are appreciated. And it's not right to covet things, although dragons do have hoards and such. This is one award that I will not be able to get, by no means whatsoever. So thank you so much for being a treasure in our kingdom, and we greatly appreciate you.
If I may, this is something that I have, so I want to give you a little fist bump, okay? Good job, you're in the club.
For Hector, Yorokobi Masho. Their Majesties ask Mistress Ellen of the Scholars to pray attend. Service in shadows enriches the dragon crown, example to all. Scholarly Ellen, treasured sapphire shining bright, Midrealm's glory told. Striking jewel blue, a dragon crown proudly declares in their noble court. Scroll by Samson Muscovich.
Thank you so much for the hard work you do. We very so much appreciate you. Even though we know a lot of the work that you do goes in the shadows and goes unseen, you embody the dream. What you do shines bright, especially in the corners of our kingdom in the Midlands. You are very a part of many of things, helping me with other things I had as prince, making my shield look awesome. You made me shine. And for now, we appreciate you. Thank you.
For Mistress Ellen, Yorokobi Masho. Their Majesties ask Baron Vincenzo Fabriano to please attend. The King and Queen of the Midrealm so value the care given, the production of items, and the transport support gifted unto us during our time as the heirs by Vincenzo Fabriano, that we gift him a royal augmentation of arms, of a ship with 3 sails, from this day on. Scroll by Wilhelm Michalik.
Your Excellency, thank you so much. I don't know where to start, but you've helped me very much so along this road, even before I was prince. You have helped me immeasurably, especially during Penzik, with others as well. I wanted to thank you. You helped keep me afloat. And for this, I wish to give you this award. Thank you so much.
For Baron Vincenzo, Yorokobi Masho. Their Majesties ask Lady Katerina de Herliche to please attend. It shall be known by all that we, Seto Heika of the Middle Kingdom, and La Reina Ines, do recognize the exemplary service that Katerina de Herliche hath freely given unto the Middle Kingdom, specifically for her help as list mistress, marshal, and running events. Katerina works hard so others may play. We do here publicly commend her and are pleased to bestow upon her the award of the Purple Fret. Scroll by Anna Jokinen.
Once again, the amount of work that goes into any event, any facet of this event, especially fighting and other things as well that go unseen, we appreciate you, especially for making sure that we don't hurt others when we get into our fights of combat. We're not allowed to see what's going on and we may not be aware. We appreciate those marshals that make sure we are safe to others around us as well as ourselves. We also appreciate you helping us with the list. This goes not unforeseen, and thank you. Let's give you this award.
For Lady Katerina, Yorokobi Masho. And I apologize, that scroll was by Merwin of the Ruin. Their Majesties would ask Lady Elbrig Inyin Owen to pray attend. Be it known that Elbrig Inyin Owen shall forthwith be awarded the Dragon's Barb for their participation and skill in the archery community. They shall also receive kindness and generosity from the Queen and the Tenoheka. By this command, it is so decreed in our court which transcends time and space. Scroll by Anna Jokinen.
Thank you once again. I'm sorry that at the midst of this pandemic that we had an event that happens to do with a lot with combat archery, or a lot of archery in general. Better War Through Archery. We were planning to give this to you then. The dragon has many, many weapons at its disposal. Maybe its claws, its teeth, its scales to protect it, but also the barbs that can reach from afar. Thank you so much for honing your skills in archery as well as sharing them and teaching. I look forward to a day when perhaps we can shoot together. Thank you.
For Lady Elbrig, Yorokobi Masho. Their Majesties would ask Baron Adam Mackay to pray attend. That for selfless service, Adam Mackay shall be named into the noble order of the Dragon's Heart. The people shall take note and shall not be remiss. Adam shall likewise receive all honors due this rank, as well as kindness and generosity from the Tenoheka and the Queen. When unexpected matters arise or help be needed, Adam shows loyalty without reservation and with the utmost joy. Wherefore we make this appointment. Scroll by Hannah Schreiber.
Your Excellency, thank you so much for your hard work. As we know, it is a part of your job. This is part of your tenure before then, and will still go on forward. You have such a big heart, and you help everywhere you go. I know I'm very, very confident whenever anything I send to your lands, I know it will be taken care of, as well as be thought about. For this, we appreciate you. Thank you.
For Baron Adam, Yorokobi Masho. Their Majesties would ask Baroness Antonia Lavinia Maria di Toscano to pray attend. Proclaim to all throughout the land that we, Seto, king by right of arms of the Middle Kingdom, and Ines, our queen, have witnessed the service with which Antonia Lavinia Maria di Toscano hath exemplified the ideals with which we strive to uphold through her dedicated service to our reign. And therefore do we wish to acknowledge her with some visible token of our esteem. We are minded to give unto her a royal augmentation of arms in recognition of her deeds. It shall be a golden triangle dragon scale with blue radiant rays. Scroll by Una Ulaben.
Your Excellency, once again, thank you so much. Even though it was not during our tenure that you watched the lands over far in Michigan or in our Pintamere area, now you watched over us and helped make sure that we got to things on time, did things as we should, and for this we appreciate you. For what I know, certainly not speaking for Her Majesty, sometimes it can be hard to wrangle me. So I appreciate your wisdom, and thus I give you my dragon's scale. And the blue rays noting your wisdom that you have given to us, and thank you very much. We appreciate you.
For Baroness Antonia Yorokobi Masho. Their Majesties would ask Duchess Vukasin Ulrich to pray attend. Now do Reina Ines and Tenno Gushuko Seto Heika summon Vukasin Ulrich to be recognized for her expertise and joyful dissemination in the practice of butchery. This is a skill rarely explored in the society, and she enthusiastically shares her knowledge, leaving you with tidbits of interesting information. She is therefore to be made a member of our Order of the Evergreen. Scroll by Steve of Tyrnwith.
Your Grace, thank you so much for sharing your skills with butchering as well. As you see these times in the future, it is important that maybe we know how to butcher our kills, and so we can feed our populace. As I know you are well talented with the spear, it is proper not to waste, so thus you learn such a skill. Thank you so much, and please someday, perhaps you can teach me. Thank you.
For Duchess Vukasin Yorokobi Masho. Their Majesties would ask Lady Lena of Wormwald to pray attend. Know all that we, Seto Heika, Ryo-O, and Ines, La Reina, do decree that Lena of Wormwald, as has been agreed, shall forthwith be awarded the Purple Fret for the generous service of her time as Rapier Minister of the List, autocrat, co-feastocrat, providing lunches, and being a royalty room guard. She shall likewise receive kindness and generosity from the Tenoheka and the Queen. Scroll by Astrid of the Yellow Rose.
Thank you so much for your hard work. Even though, of course, you're a part of my region of the Midlands, and we get to see each other often than some others. At MKOD, it was very awesome to see you and your husband working diligently, making sure things got done, things got to their proper place. And for this, it does not go out unseen or acknowledged. Thank you for your hard work. We appreciate you.
For Lady Lena, Yorokobi Masho. Their Majesties would ask Baroness Hypatia of Inishmore to pray attend. Whereas we, Seto, king by right of arms of the Middle Kingdom, and Ines, our queen, have witnessed the service with which Hypatia of Inishmore hath exemplified the ideals which we strive to uphold. And therefore do we wish to acknowledge them in a fitting and seemly manner with some visible token of our esteem. We are minded to give unto them a royal augmentation of arms, in the form of Her Majesty's Daisy. Scroll by Angelique de la Rochelle.
Your Excellency, we are in the process of thanking each of our regional chamberlains and staff. But in deciding whose favor would be associated with them, I asked the privilege of claiming you. I did not know you very well before this reign. You came with recommendations, almost like an HR process. And I hope that you understand that particularly the last time I saw you at Winged Hills Collegium, I just appreciate everything about you. I appreciate your soul, your spirit, and the way that you do things. I am inspired by you, and I am greatly honored to bestow you this token as a remembrance of our time this year together. Thank you.
For Baroness Hypatia, Yorokobi Masho. Their Majesties would ask the Honorable Lady Evzeni Apolina Vitkovich to please attend. Proclaim to all throughout the land that we, Seto, king by right of arms of the Middle Kingdom, and Ines, our queen, have witnessed the service with which Evzeni Apolina Vitkovich hath exemplified the ideals which we strive to uphold. And therefore do we wish to acknowledge them in a fitting and seemly manner with some visible token of our esteem. We are minded to give unto them a royal augmentation of arms in recognition of their deeds. It shall take the form of Her Majesty's Daisy. Scroll by Angelique de la Rochelle.
Evzeni, I've known you since I was born. And when you agreed to be our regional chamberlain for the homeland of the Midlands, I was honored because it is a different kind of love that you have for the friends of your children. And certainly my mother and you are very close. And so you've, shown me love throughout my life. And I feel this, to respect me as an adult and to enter into a working relationship with us and to make our reign special and to be part of our staff was and is a great honor. You hope throughout your life to be able to impress the people who have impressed you or made you who you are. And I do feel in some way that that's what we have done in this year, gotten to know each other as adults and as friends. And I will always remember the rum, and we spent that night talking, you and I, and it was so special. So forever we will have obviously a lifetime of memories, but also the daisy will be given to you because you are so special to me. Thank you.
For Her Ladyship Evzeni, Yorokobi Masho. Their Majesties ask Sir Thorin Eichskjald to pray attend. See, hear, read, and know that we, Seto, king by right of arms of the Middle Kingdom, and Ines, our queen, are mindful of the time, labor, and love that Thorin Eichskjald hath most freely given unto the Middle Kingdom by his work for the Midrealm army, and we are minded to make him a companion of the Order of the Dragon's Heart. Scroll by Albreda Ismiria.
General, thank you so much for your hard work. Not for just this year, not for the years before, but for leading up until this point. We are honored to give you this, for you truly have the heart of the dragon. And many may not know what work goes through to be the general, to be at any level of the Midrealm army. The amount of time outside that you spend time away from your wife, your loved ones, your friends, your families. For this, we thank you.
For Sir Thorin, Yorokobi Masho. Their Majesties would ask Sir Denewulf Hawkinson to please attend. Do ye all hear and tell others that we, Seto Heika, King of the Midrealm, and Ines, our Queen, are mindful of the time, labor, and love that Denewulf Hawkinson hath most freely given unto the Middle Kingdom by his work for the Midrealm army, and are minded to make him a companion of the Order of the Dragon's Heart. Scroll by Diamante Columbriano and Ulfrin Barefooted.
Sir Denewulf, general before me, as Thorin was the one after myself, yet again, thank you for all your hard work that you put in place. There's many things that were not seen. There has been, at least during your 20 years and then some, all the work you put forth towards your own region, to this kingdom. For this, we wish to thank you. Thank you.
For Sir Denewulf, Yorokobi Masho. Their Majesties would ask Captain Duncan Burns to pray attend. It shall be known to all that we, Seto Heika and Reina Ines of the Middle Kingdom, have witnessed the service with which Duncan Burns, esteem. We are minded to give unto him a royal augmentation of arms, a golden triangle dragon scale with green radiant rays, to be incorporated into his arms in accordance with both his wishes and the rules of the College of Arms. Scroll by Hilary of Langford and Angelique de Harrison.
Captain, you indeed are bolsterous, as most people will know. However, that takes courage. It also takes courage to know when to not talk. And I've seen you grown in that as well. But for the most part, I thank you for what you have done in the Midlands, for myself, and for the entire kingdom, and at more to the society. You have encouraged many people within your reach, and then without. Those you do not know. People speak highly of you. We really do appreciate you. For this, we want to recognize you and have something that you'll have for as long as you wish to keep it. Thank you, Captain. Well done.
For Captain Duncan, Yorokobi Masho. Their Majesties would have Sir Thorin Eichskjeld and all the preceding armored generals of the Midrealm to pray attend. Know all that we, Seto and Ines, King and Queen of the Middle Kingdom, do hereby publicly recognize Thorin Eichskjeld and all Middle Kingdom armored generals who served before him. They who hath rendered heart and soul through long and devoted service to our realm, having given of time, energies, and portions of personal life to lead the army of the Midrealm. For such dedication to duty, we wish to acknowledge our armored generals with a visible token of our esteem and the appreciation of the entire kingdom. Therefore, we grant unto them a royal augmentation of arms, giving them the right to bear a Midrealm dragon vert holding a bronze sword into their arms. Previous armored generals include Duke Talamar, Duke Palomar, Sir Forgan, Duke Komar, Duke Edmund, Duke Branos, Sir Omerod, Sir Ivar, Sir Strom, Duke Eichbrander, Sir Gunnar, Count Luder, Sir Pellinor, Sir Farthen, Sir Donis, Sir Denewulf, and there may be others that were not listed. Scroll by Leodin Leathan.
This took a lot of thought and counsel. We wanted to make sure that the lineage of the Midrealm was known, not to those that just have done it, but those who might wish to seek to do it in the future. To have something marking them, to say, they could ask, how did you do such a thing? How are your times in being the Midrealm General? However, as it was not said before, myself being one, a king cannot give himself his own award. I am striking myself from this list. For it is more important that those before me be recognized. And for this, I thank you. For those who have given me tutelage, knowledge, and the courage to do such in my job before and in my job as king. For this, I thank you.
For Sir Thorin and all of the previous armored generals, Yorokobi Masho. Their Majesties would have Warder Cole Ordoran and all the preceding rapier generals please attend. Do say to all that Seto Rio'o has seen that Cole Ordoran and our past rapier generals exemplify the ideals which we strive to uphold. We do wish to acknowledge Cole and each of his predecessors in a fitting and seemly manner with a visible token of esteem. We give to Cole and those who served before him as our kingdom's rapier generals a royal augmentation of arms to recognize deeds and toil, a green Midrealm dragon holding a rapier blade. Previous rapier generals include Mistress Moira McGillivray, Meister Chrétien, Master Anton, Master Adam, Meister Peter, Maestra Mirabai, and Mistress Mara Eriksdottir, and may include others not listed. Scroll by Katerina Peregrine and Rebecca Shumbattenly.
General Cole, thank you very much for your hard work, as well as all those before you. Once again, we wanted to appreciate each and every one of you for the work that you've done or the work you'll do in the future, but also recognize you so that others may find you, seek you out, ask how you've made it your path. And for that, we wish to award you. Thank you so much for your hard work and for what you'll do in the future.
For Warder Cole and all the preceding rapier generals, Yorokobi Masho. Their Majesties ask Duke Eichbrander Soljafi and all preceding armored chiefs of staff to pray attend. Hear the words of Seto Heika and La Reina Ines. To Eichbrander Soljafi, armored chief of staff, and to all who have previously held this position and provided our beloved Midrealm with such leadership, do we give a royal augmentation of arms. The augmentation shall be a green Midrealm dragon holding a scroll. Previous armored chiefs of staff include Duke Branos, Sir Strom, Master William Campion, Sir Kippen, Sir Boris, Mistress Rowan, Master Max von Augsburg, and Captain Mei Li, and may include others not listed. Scroll by Eleanor Bat Azriel.
Even though most plans do not go past first contact, it's important to have a plan. Being a former general, I'm glad that I had many around me advising me on plans to do. For this, the Chief of Staffs, we very much so appreciate you. Before, if there was no one behind us helping, we would just be alone, directing armies and not really knowing which way to go. So for this, we thank you. And for those, yet again, seek out these individuals if you are perhaps curious about what they did, or maybe it's a job you're interested about. Now we mark you with this, and hopefully you don't see it as a burden. Thank you very much.
For Duke Eichbrander and all preceding armored chiefs of staff, Yorokobi Masho. Their Majesties would ask Warder Rashid Alsana and all preceding rapier chiefs of staff to pray attend. Let it be known throughout the land that we, Seto, king by right of arms of the Middle Kingdom, and Ines, our queen, have witnessed the service of Rashid Alsana, current rapier chief of staff, and all the rapier chiefs of staff who have come before him. They have exemplified the ideals which with we strive to uphold, and therefore do we wish to acknowledge Rashid and past Middle Kingdom rapier chiefs of staff in a fitting and seemly manner with some visible token of our esteem. We award to them a royal augmentation of a green Midrealm dragon holding a scroll. Previous rapier chiefs of staff include Maestra Mirabai, Warder Cecily, and Warder Alessandra, called Bruce, but may include others not listed. Scroll by Hilary of Longford.
Warder Rashid, thank you so much for your hard work as well. All those that have followed before him, also thank you. Yet again, there's always two sides to a coin. One side being the general, the other being the chief of staff. Without the other, it would be lost. So for this, we thank you. As said before, please seek out these individuals if you are perhaps curious about what they did, or maybe it's a job you would like to pursue. Thank you so much for your hard work. We appreciate you.
For Warder Rashid and all the preceding rapier chiefs of staff, Yorokobi Masho.
So that was the last award we had today. However, there was one more. We were trying to, with this ethereal realm, I'm not used to such things. It was hard to sneak this in. The last award would be for our Chamberlains, Elsbeta and Wilhelm. We very much so appreciate you. Even though my culture is from lands of Africa and now in Japan and Nippon and now upon in the Midrealm, I thought of such things such as the Chinese zodiac in this year today. And looking at this year, it is the year of the metal rat. Our Chamberlains are very fond of their pet rats and had many of them in the past and given them very good homes. I like to think of the fortitude of the rat, the friendliness, even though many may not see it that way, but the metal themselves to help wrangle us, get us to places we need to be, helping us be on time. And then when the world throws a plague your way, we got it covered.
We have metal rats.
We have metal rats. So for your excellencies, we'd like to give you kingdom augmentation of the metal rat. Thank you very much for your hard work.
And of course, we cannot have them show the award. We did not show it to them, but we will post it so that you can see the scrolls as well.
For your excellencies, Yorokobi Masho. So that being the last gotcha we had to do, thank you so much for tuning in today. We really appreciate you. It's been very hard. Just when you think you understand something, life sends something else your way. Your Majesty, do you have anything to say?
I do. First, I really want to thank our Kingdom Signet, Mr. Sorsha, for all her help in getting these scrolls across our 5 states to one location and providing pictures so that we could be showing them appropriately. And also, I really look forward to seeing everyone's faces when I go to the Facebook feed. It was really, I'm glad that we did this, and His Majesty put an incredible amount of time and effort behind the scenes. Our Curia did research and actual proposals on what vendor to use. There was a lot of things that we did in the last month to make this work, and for our heirs as well. So thank you so much. I look forward to seeing your faces when I go online. That was hard to miss out on seeing the recipients, but I'm very glad that we did it this way. And then speaking of our heirs, we are honored that they are supportive of us, and we look forward to passing all things on to them in the very near future so that they can also take the reins of the ephemeral realm, if they so choose.
Thank you so much once again. It's been very hard, but we really appreciate you. We won't bore you with all the details and everything that went in the past and what made to get us here, but you are not alone. If you have anything, please let us know. Reach out to either one of us. We will do what we can to help. Also, based upon how this is received, please let us know, kindly and politely as possible, if you thought this was interesting or your thoughts. We are willing to listen. You can either send it to me directly or on our Facebook page. In the future, we are planning on doing another court this next weekend and involving our baronies, those that wish to pretend. So there's more to come. After that weekend, we have decoronation, which we are planning to do at their highnesses, provided that things go well. There are so many different variables that are in our way, but we know we will get through each one time by time, bit by bit. For this, we thank you and want to say long live the Midrealm and also long live the society. Thank you so much. Have a good day.
There being no further business, this closes the court of Seto and Ines.